Soul Power, the four-part docuseries streaming on Prime Video, is all about how the American Basketball Association boldly reshaped professional basketball and American sports culture forever. Soul Power shows that the NBA looks the way it does because the ABA existed. I have basketball legends Chuck Williams, Ralph Simpson with me, plus Coach George Karl, all here to talk up the series. Gentlemen, thank you all for being here. I'm thrilled to talk with you. Coach Karl, you are executive producer of the series. What inspired you to take the project off the ground?
Oh, well, it was around COVID, and we were doing a lot of podcasts, and Julius Irving and I did a podcast that we loved the ABA. And there are a lot of guys that have never gotten the love they deserve. And we just pushed some buttons, and somehow, some way, 5 years later, we have a movie.
Called Technology, my friend. I can't wait to see it. Chuck, you played in the ABA from 1970 to 1976, including time on our Denver Nuggets. What was it like to play in the hometown? Like, what was that feeling like?
Oh, it was great. I actually played when they were known as the Denver Rockets.
Oh, wow.
And in 1970, or 1971, I came to play there. But later on, they turned into the Denver Nuggets in '74, and I was with the team from '75, '76, a bit of '77, and it was a great time. Larry Brown was our coach of our team, and Doug Moe, unfortunately, who just passed away yesterday, I think it was the assistant coach on that team. So it was a great team and a lot of fun and a lot of memories.
That's amazing. A Rocket and a Nugget. Chuck, there were also some big differences in the style of play between the ABA and the NBA back then, like the three-pointer, which I don't play well, but I'm trying. What else made the ABA just so exciting to watch?
Well, it was completely different from the NBA. The NBA was really more big man dominated, slower paced kind of game. The ABA brought in excitement. It was more up and down, and I think more dominated by the forwards and the guard position. So it was a faster pace of play, and obviously, you know, they brought some excitement with the red, white, and blue basketball, which I think the NBA missed out on bringing that into the league. But and also the game. I mean, there are so many things, but the game began to be played above the rim. High flying guys, a much more exciting brand of basketball, and obviously the 3-point line made a major difference.
Yeah. Ralph, you are also featured in the series Soul Power, and I wanted to know, what about your professional sports journey do you want viewers to take away from this?
Because of the relationships that we had with one another, and George and Chuck can probably attest to this, we were like family.
Yeah.
We were happy to be playing professional basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of us got a chance to develop, including myself. I was 19 years old when I came. I could only shoot, but I developed into a better player when a lot of good coaches came along. And I think it would be rightfully so not to say that Doug Moe had a lot to do with that. He passed us yesterday. And those relationships, they carry on even to today. And that's the thing I admire most, is the players and their families.
That's a talented family that you all joined right there. I do want to ask you, Chuck, the 70s were a time of change for the country with the civil rights movement. And I wanted to ask you how the ABA opened doors for you and players. And I'd also like to address this to Coach Karl as well. How did the time frame that you were playing in work for you because of the ABA?
You know, at that time, and with the NBA, I think there was maybe 12 teams. It was either 10 or 12 teams, and not very many black players around each team. Actually, maybe one or two, if that. The ABA offered an opportunity for Black players like myself and Ralph and others to continue on our journey with a game that we loved. It was a tumultuous time. I think assassinations were taking place. The issues with race and politics, and much like what's going on today.
Yes.
But obviously, the ABA kept that door alive for a lot of us to continue on to do the thing that we really love doing, and that was playing basketball.
Yes, yes, and I agree with the mirroring what's going on today. Coach Carl, how did you feel about it?
The ABA integrated basketball faster than any other sport. When we merged with the NBA, probably over 40 Black athletes got to play in the NBA that weren't playing in the NBA. There were some great basketball players that no one would have known about
Yes.
if they did not play in the ABA.
Wow.
Everybody knows about Julius Erving, but not a lot of people know about Jimmy Jones or James Silas. The ABA gave the window of opportunity to many players, but the Black player took advantage of it and made a big dent in what their talent was. And today's game now, I think, has been monitored by how special our Black athlete is in the game of basketball.
Gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for taking the time. For our viewers, for myself, I want you to hear this. Soul Power, the legend of the American Basketball Association. It is streaming right now on Prime Video. I am honored to have met you all. Can't wait to watch it.